Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be doing a hair tutorial. I've never actually done a hair tutorial on YouTube, so it's a little new to me, but I get a lot of questions about my hair, what tools and products I use to keep volume, especially living in the coastal town with that salt air and that humidity. So I figured I would go ahead and bring you guys a hair tutorial. It's going to be a super short and quick one, but I think you guys are going to like it. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump on it. Okay, so this is actually my day 2 hair, and I went ahead and kind of did one side so you guys could kind of see what we were going for. It's dyed a little bit, so we'll poof it back up in the end, but I'm just going to go ahead and show you. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out my curling iron. This is the Hot Tools 1 1/4 inch curling iron. This has kind of been my go-to for the last few years. I love this curling iron, it's good. This is my second one, but in like, I think 6 years, only going through 2, that's pretty good. But it's gold plated. I actually got this one on Amazon, and I can actually leave the link below if you want to check it out. So, and then other products you will need, I'm only going to be using 2 products, and that is my Not Your Mother's Beach Babe Texturizing Dry Shampoo, and I'm going to be using my Miss Universe Edition Chi, and this is the Work Your Style Flexible Hairspray. I don't know if they still have this one out because I think it was like maybe limited edition, but I do know that they have one very similar in their normal line, and I can link it below as well. But these are the only 2 products I'm going to be using. I'm almost out of both of them because I use them every day. Okay, so to prep your hair, since this is day 2 hair and you can see how flat it is, I'm going to go ahead and take the Not Your Mother's Dry Shampoo, and I'm going to go ahead and just lift up pieces at a time and just spray a little bit in there. This one smells like coconut. It's amazing, and because it is a dry shampoo, but it also has, it's a texturizing dry shampoo, I like to use it before and after. And you can already see that I already have more volume over here, and it helps hold the hair in place longer. So then we're going to go ahead and take our curling iron, and I like to start with front pieces and just grab the front. I start with like a medium, like maybe 1.5 inch section, and I like to kind of slowly pull it and then just pull it downwards and let it sit there. And now normally, I know a lot of times if I'm going for a super curly look, I'll pin my hair up, but because this is a loose beachy wave, the way I do it is I grab bigger sections, and I start with bigger sections, so they're thicker. They're not going to get as much curl because there's a lot of hair for that hot iron to mold. Mold? I don't know if that's the right word. Whatever. And then slowly, I like to pull it out downwards. That way it just falls kind of nicely, and like you can see, I'm doing pretty thick sections, so it's not super curly. So you can see that now that I've done a bunch of big chunks just separated into like 5 big pieces, it doesn't look so hot. So then what I do is slowly run my fingers through it to kind of separate it, and then I'm going to go back in and get the little pieces that have fallen a little more flat and go over top with smaller pieces. This way I've still hit every part of my hair. It's still going to be wavy, but it's not all going to be that same thin curl. It's going to give different curl sizes even with that same size iron. So I basically go from large pieces of hair to medium pieces of hair, and then once I do a few medium pieces, I'll go back in and do like maybe 5 small pieces just to give it like that nice, a different texture. So now you can kind of see a little more curl. Same thing, I'm just going to slowly run my fingers through it, and now we'll just go back in and pick up like some little tiny pieces. So you can see I'm kind of almost giving myself some layers. I have a little bit of layers, but not much. but with this like technique, I'm giving myself some more layers without actually having that style haircut, and it's giving me more body on this side. So then I'm gonna let it sit for a second so it can cool. All right, now that it's cooled, I'm gonna go back in with this texturizing spray because I just feel like once you're done, it actually gives it a little bit of hold without that crunchy hairspray feel. And I just pick up in layers and it gives it like a nice texturized look. And then once it's all done, I'm gonna take my teasing brush and I'm gonna, from the bottom, just grab some pieces. It can be a little bit messy. And I'm just gonna kind of tease it, just slightly, give it a little more body. And then I'm gonna kind of, I like to say zhuzh, I'm gonna zhuzh my hair. And then I'm gonna go ahead and spray it. Now when I spray, I like to do the same thing like the dry shampoo. Pick up layers as you go, because it's gonna, when you do it in this, you spray it, it's gonna fall and kind of still have that texture. Okay, so I went ahead and just kind of played with it a little bit. I think the more you play with it, it gives it more of that beachy look. So I kind of just zhuzhed it, played with my fingers, ran my fingers through it, gave it a little bit of like natural finger volume. And there you can see, it's just like cute little nice beach waves. I didn't focus so much on the back, that's why it's a little flat. But this is like my everyday go-to look. It gives me nice volume, it stays all day. I should use this side a little bit more so it's okay. But it's nice volume, it's a really popular look with everybody. Everybody always compliments it, tells me how much they love it. So this is kind of my easy everyday look. As you can see, it only took like 5 minutes to do one side, so probably like 10 minutes in total. But really, I think it takes me more like 5 or 6 just because A, I'm not filming, and B, it's just so, I do it every day, so it's so quick. But I love it. It's nice and soft, and even if you're out in the humidity, once it falls, it still has this body to it, and it doesn't look flat or, you know, dull. It kind of keeps this nice wave to it. The wave just get a little bit longer. So if you guys like this video, let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see maybe some more hair videos, like how I tone my hair, how I do balayage to my hair, anything like that. Definitely let me know in the comments below. And you know the drill. If you are new to my channel, or even if you just aren't subscribed, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this with your friends. And follow me on all other social media at Nikki _Marlowe. I will see you guys next time.